OG versus Falcons, game number 1 underway. SUNSfan here with SyndereN.
I think Huskar's just going to be able to run the show with a lead from mid. So very curious how OG managed to handle this. As the panel talked about, it's going to put their Pango in the offlane. I have a little bit more faith in that offlane Pango than they do. I think he's actually going to do quite fine. Whisper is...
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Snake King not able to go for the blocks. The Rebuke is there to slow, and he's actually going to get a bounty rune for his efforts, but he is super low. Whisper looks like he'll just suicide here. Snake King, okay. Well, just like that, there's your first blood, I guess.
Yep. I don't think they had it in mind, because I feel like you would have banned the Huskar if you were considering this.
And Seb, yeah, blood grenade surround with the disruption. Gets off the magic missile onto Amar. And the Rocket Barrage doing quite a bit. They do get the kill on Seb, but it does come with a heavy investment of HP. 1.8x damage for Malrine.
Let's start calling it that.
Damage rune. Amplify spells as well. Malrine he's level 6 and he's holding the point for life break potentially if he finds an avenue. Is Seb getting caught off guard and surrounded by Crit. Will get the magic missile, but the surround is successful. Crit will die though. So a little bit of a gold exchange, but the XP going the way of Crit. So out-leveling Whisper right now in this off lane. You can see Whisper and BZM roughly the same net worth. It's not the greatest of signs. Call down is going to be completely avoided by Amar as he focuses on Seb. Has the swash up in just a moment. Will use it to get that kill, and now Tomato's in a lot of trouble as Malrine makes his way over with the life break. Not even needing the Rolling Thunder from Amar, so 2 quick kills for Falcons. Seb not quite level 6, and they're going to use the Moonlight Shadow to set a potential gank up on him. Swash, Rolling Thunder will be canceled.
A good call down.
And call down from Tomato will force them back. Amar still thinking about it though, as Crit was taking the brunt of damage from the Gyrocopter. Ari coming in as well. They will be able to clean up Crit, but here comes Malrine to he hits the homing missile once and then just leaves.
He is, of course, bypassing the bottle. That needs to be said, right?
Trying to gank him, though. There's the coil. That's the counter to Pango for sure. And they will have the burst damage.
A lot of heroes
BZM
here.
Desperately needing that, along with OG. A good pick-off. As Falcons will use this smoke to go into the triangle where Whisper is trying to farm. Oh, boy. Demonic Purge. They could get this stack potential, but the TPs are coming. Life break from Malrine. Arena keeps them in place. Whisper still dies, but Ari coming in now with the flame break. Magic missile from Seb and Tomato. Big call down. Can they get the kill onto Malrine? Swap comes out to give some extra damage mitigation. Ari falls. Tomato is next. Malrine is perfectly healthy. So no lasso.
For what it's worth, the lasso would have done nothing, right? He was just trying to get disrupted anyway.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Oh, lasso.
Try it now.
Onto Malrine, bringing him not to the high ground, but into the arms of Seb and company. Magic missile was there, but he's going to be able to walk away. Swap coming in, but double kill for Malrine.
There it is again.
As another disruption to save him. Does he even need saving is the question. And now Tomato trying to just fight it out, but it ain't happening. The Huskar reigns supreme, 3 for 1. And now it's starting to get out of hand. 5K lead for Falcons. It's not just, I mean, yeah, DK is the extreme version because all 3, but even like with Razor and Timbersaw, you never know what lane it's going to go.
Yeah, with Razor, they also have 3 players.
That's true, actually. Whisper was getting ganked, and this, well, yeah, another one right click from Skeeter. Should lead to the kill. Breathe Fire misses, though. We'll have to expend a blink. But they do get the kill in the end. Amar wanted to go on Ari. Misses the swashbuckle. They have the lasso, but the disruption comes through. The arrow hits Tomato as he gets the call down off. Amar with the swash from afar, and the double kill for Skeeter.
It's the creativity, right? It's the fact that they can just put this Pango in the offlane and run the Huskar. They can play the Dragon Knight carry. They can do whatever they want. Everything is just working. BZM, some major trouble here.
Oh boy. Rolling Thunder does hit into the arrow. Shield crash as well. BZM gets off the illusory orb. Coil. It's only onto the 1 target, as Amar will continue the chase. Swash and 1 right click. Make it a shield crash instead. Down goes BZM into the double tip. As Falcons have run away with this game number 1. $100 dinner on the line here.
You've been 1 second off on both sides. That is so funny. Oh, this is the dream. This is what I hope would happen.
Amar, Tomato into the arrow. Oh my goodness. He is not going anywhere. There is a swap, but Amar gets the stun just on time. And that leads to the double kill from Malrine, who is completely dumpstering this game.
Sorry, with Aegis that's going to start pushing, you don't have single target damage. The combo that you have is something like coil into swap, and then you try to lasso him into tier 4s. Well, now you can't
coil, but Skeeter has already come. They're on the same page at all times. OG just cannot find a free pickoff to save their lives. Under 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top tower is
I thought you were going to be more bold and say like 25. That might be a little bit too rough. Let's see.
All right. Get the lasso off, but Crit comes in to cancel the TP. That'll be a free pickoff for the side of Falcons again, as the BKB now comes through from Malrine.
There is a real chance that they just end now, actually. If OG fail an attempt on Malrine, they will lose a Rax and probably just call it here, because the path to recovery is almost insurmountable here. Well, they are getting started on it. No Bat Rider, and when Bat Rider respawns, there's no lasso. Yep, that's a good point. They're prospecting while pushing here. A very nice little kobold friend beating the drum of gold.
Fortification was used. They'll have another one at their disposal. Malrine, again with the Aegis, we're seeing carry the kobold.
Carry?
Yep. I was going to say Kevin, but that's Purge's name, so that wouldn't really work.
That miscommunication for the first time here.
Tomato.
They missed the arrow.
They do. And the counter initiation, there's the Mars Arena, but the instant stun comes out onto Whisper, and here comes Amar with the Rolling Thunder. Snake King does fall, so finally a kill going the way of OG, but Tomato dragon-tailed, and he's done for a while. Looks like Whisper is next on the list.
This fight barely even had Huskar in it. He just arrived. Cleaned up.
Okay.
Okay, well, Seb wants to deward.
He wants to die, more like it. BZM going in pretty deep. Would have been a pretty decent coil, but I don't know if they have the damage follow, but Tomato is initiated on, and he's the first to fall for OG, which means they need to retreat. Malrine with the BKB will just go high ground. Can't quite finish off the racks yet, and as you can see, Whisper isolated on the other side. So that's now a 5v3. This could be the beginning of the end, or the end of the end. The end is the beginning, and the beginning is the end. If you ever watch Dark, that's the only dialogue that they ever use in every episode. Blink stun from Skeeter. Seb finished off by Amar. Now the tier 3 tower mid is in their sights. It's the dragon form again from Skeeter. So it'll be minimum 2 lanes. Still no GG's called from OG. Not that it's really needed here, but super strong Ags.
I definitely feel like if OG aren't going to smoke and just YOLO fight this, then they might as well call it, right? Because then you're just letting Falcons play the map. They're going to look for something here.
Yep, Amar with the swash. BZM going in pretty deep. Same with Tomato, but he's the one taking most of the damage. BKB's pot for Malrine and company. As Malrine just fighting it out. Nice swap onto Tomato. He's going to live as a result. Oh, I say that, but Amar finds him on the back line again with the Rolling Thunder. That is 3 dead for OG. Now the buyback onto Ahri. As Amar will continue the chase. Whisper gets
what an
arrow. Snake King is a god.
Beautiful. For Skeeter.
Oh, 11,000.
Which makes
very
sense
impressive.
Because who has even hit a tower yet minute 25 in this patch? BZM?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, the lasso from Ahri. They need to get 1 kill. That's their goal.
Oh.
Don't think it's happening, though.
Mission
as Ahri will drop. Nice blink from Amar. BZM. It's off the phase shift as... Of all times, why now? Of all the time that you had, why? We'll have to ask that in a post-series interview. But if Falcons end up playing like this, I don't think they'll be interviewing OG. This was very one-sided.
Yeah, probably is.
There's the Doom.
Okay.
That makes you want to run the Lash SS up. And
well,
they're not
too
going
late.
to.
It's already going to be played by BZM.
Oh, you're really setting up Skeeter here for success. He is currently... Oh, now he's not lowest CS in the game among the core, so that's okay. Amar?
Ghoul Frenzy. Amar will fall. First blood for Tomato, and that is definitely what OG needed this game. Yeah, I don't know what the interaction with the armlet is, but if it's good, he will certainly buy it. Flame Break into the Dragon Tail. Really nicely placed from Crit.
All right, everybody in the game has an item on Sticky Buy that's the same, which is Town Portal, with the exception of Amar.
Yeah.
As Refresher Orb.
I thought we had this discussion.
Have we had this before?
Maybe that was Keza. I get you two mixed up all the time.
It's just so funny. Yeah, we're actually just the same person, so that's fine.
Firefly with the Blood Grenade. Gonna try to potentially deny himself. No, goes to BZM for the help. Lightning Storm is in. Now Crit looking for the deny, but Seb will follow through with the kill instead.
Oh, he lets the tower go to his sponsor. I think that's a fair trade-off.
Shackle. Do they have the damage? Seb is the one taking the brunt of the damage. Snaking there with the Frostbite. It's enough. Ari gets the Ava toss. Snaking back into the fray. There's the Mars Arena. Whisper showing up with a huge rebuke. 2 dead, just like that for Falcons, and Malrine is next. If they... okay, that would have been really bad. So 3 kills for OG, as Amar will be able to TP out.
Was there ever a time that Lifesteal would go Shiva as well?
Shiva?
I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like there was a phase in Dota where Lifestealers weren't buying Shiva against Naga.
Arena comes out from Whisper. Talk about your terrible build in just a moment. Whisper able to get out as Seb TP's into a Frostbite. Malrine getting some right clicks in will force them back, and now the tier 1 tower is going to be taking a lot of damage. The first Doom of the game. Amar, though, we see Tomato get off the Infest to give it a little bit of extra HP for BZM.
The thing that's so tricky about Naga is that it's not only about, okay, can you win a fight against the illusions, right? Because that's a way oversimplified way of looking at it. Ideally, what you want, okay, nice
counter initiation. This was a bit of a bait as Whisper gets the spear onto Malrine. Reinforcements. Not
whole team there.
Indeed. Man, snaking's really fast.
Yeah, drums will do that.
Pretty good.
Drums plus nighttime.
I literally forgot that was a mechanic.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Obviously makes a difference there because the enemy team also have nighttime, but you get a percentage buff, so you get more. But yeah, against the Naga, the only real reliable zero commitment clear you have is the Lesh. The Radiance on Lifesteal is going to float for now, but when Naga gets like 4 items, it's...
Doom onto Lesh. You ain't healing.
Yeah,
You also keep him alive a little bit longer. Infernal Blade to follow. As Ari is going to get the toss back, so they do get the Lesh. That is the very important kill. Tomato, bit of trouble. Gets off his rage, but now just has to run. No Infest as Skeeter comes in with the song. Tomato's able to get out, but the remaining 3 not so lucky. Focus, of course, on the core, which is Mars. Whisper is dead. Seb literally just dies to illusions. Oh, he is going Maelstrom eventually, so he will be going both.
Orchid?
Yep, that's a problem.
They don't have Lasso, but they have
Dragon. They have the Dragon Tail. Ouch. On the other side of the map, though, Amar does get picked off. But it's all about Tomato and that position 1 Lifestealer. We saw Lesh core.
And most importantly, this will be very good for me because it's sub 22 again.
Oh, that's true. Damn.
So we're starting to drop that average in, and I can feel that stake slipping away from you.
2150. That didn't change since the last game.
It's definitely 2158 by now.
Oh, Whisper takes the rune and will punish Crit for just even attempting to steal it.
Clutch. I say clutch. Okay, never mind. It's spawning now. I thought I saw it spawn ahead of him. In front of him, I mean. Starting to see things now. Seb will see his own death.
Frostbite will drop to the deck. So the Aegis did go to BZM. He is infested right now. Very thick boy, 3k HP. He's likely going to try for an Avatos, but can you get the opening? Nope. Amar's going to get the opening. Gets Avatos there. Lifestealer pops out. Tomato not really able to find a clean connection. Instead, he gets lassoed and brought back into the Doom, and Snare's there as well. Trying to surround him with Crit, who gets tossed him at the end. The Illusion's doing a lot to work with, but...
is he dying?
Is it enough?
No, he's fine.
Will just barely live. That's not how you say it.
No, that's right. Oh yeah, I need to do my American pronunciation of words, so it's last epic.
Yeah, I don't know why
we found that out. Wonderful. Great job, America. You've done it again. Ari gonna gate bottom with an infested lifestealer looking for trouble.
Oh, Skeeter, he doesn't have Song this time.
This could be a really big find. Oh,
wait, they don't want to go for it.
Okay.
Trying to bait this in potentially. Pops out the lifestealer with the rage, focusing on MalRean to start things out. He's inside the arena. Whisper with a nice spear as well. That actually hits Snake King. Come to think of it,
no way he's getting out.
Trying to get through the gate. He does!
Oh my God.
He gets through somehow, and Snake King will be the only kill they find.
Aside from crit.
Aside from crit.
And crit's courier.
Skeeter.
He does have TP. No!
Oh, the spear. Uh-oh, 42 seconds on the Song. This is going to be a slow death for Skeeter, but pops the Conjure. He's not going to be able to get out of this. There's no way. Spear, that would have been hilarious if that pushed him up the stairs and he ran away, but that is a huge kill for OG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Instant D-ward here by Tomato. Did not get to stick around very long.
And it's a 53-second Roach.
Crit.
Will get the Wisdom this time. It'll cost him his life again.
Well, that time he got it.
And that gives BZM his Bloodstone.
Which is actually next level. They're trying to bait Naga to miss a creep wave to kill the flag.
How much is the flag worth? Today, you'll learn that.
Oh, high ground for
BZM
OG.
high ground, yeah. And Falcons. Are they just going to give this up? Fortification comes out.
They are sacking it.
Yeah.
I think.
That looks to be the case.
Okay.
There's the flag being taken out. That's
I guess
200 gold. Wow.
Yeah. So now that the flag is down, they don't care about this lane because now they can't use the flag on the lane.
I guess so. BZM gets an absolute free set of racks. Skeeter, okay. They find the initiation.
Bloodstone.
This is the Aegis, remember. Bloodstone activated. BZM gets off the Split Earth with that shard. He's going to get Infernal Bladed now, getting pretty low. Skeeter with the BKB now. They will get the first life. Song of Siren.
That's the end of this play. They have nothing in the tank. I think OG can keep going. That was Lasso. It was Song. It was BKB on Naga. If they protect BZM well here with Tomato as well as a Lotus Orb. Snake King got to kill Maelstrom.
Okay.
Very random.
Very cool courier kill at the 33-minute mark. Somewhat impactful.
And then you refresh. Yeah, you actually still can't. It's still not enough.
You could just double Doom, though.
Yeah, but then you're not. Then you don't have any other spells.
Oh, maybe that's enough.
Sure.
Falcons looking for a fight. MalRean gets the opening connection onto Ari. Lasso is expended as well. Seb throws out the power shot as Whisper coming in with an arena onto 3. BZM, the BKB, Pulse Nova, Split Earth, hits on 2. They get the Bat Rider, buys back instantly though. MalRean could also buy back, but no Dragon Form to work with. So double kill for BZM, as now Falcons on the retreat.
So major upgrade. Doom is close to Refresher as well, so he will get it.
Okay.
Curious to see how he's going to manage the mana here.
Dire's bottom tower.
Are you sure? He just bought Octarine.
Yep, never mind. He put in his quick buy after buying Octarine. All right, well, he did the math too, clearly.
Okay. Well, he'll get to do more often. Tomato will be greeted by the Black Dragon now. Ari trying to go for the toss back, but it's a creep instead. As the Gale Force bringing MalRean back into the arena, pinned as well, but the Song, is it going to save the Dragon Knight? No! Down goes MalRean. And now it's a 5v4 situation for OG. Tomato, a little bit of a premature BKB where Ogre steal away. Gets Lasso now after the fact into the Doom. The Yules is applied right now, but I think they have enough to... Another Yules, all right. But I do believe the Lifestealer is dead, so it ends up being a 1-for-1, but a nice shackle onto Amar is going to force out his BKB. Snake King gonna drop of his own accord, will buy back instantly. Flame Break connecting onto 2 is Skeeter. Still trying to have some impact here as BZM pretty much out of mana. There's the ensnare. Snake King, Frostbite to follow it up. Ari with the full Avatos onto Amar. Will not be bursted down this time. Instead, Seb will be by Skeeter's pure right clicks with all the illusions. And now the surrounding. Wind Waker, though, gonna keep BZM out of harm's way for the time being, but the Frostbite again from Snaking. That was actually the Crystal Clone, and then the Frostbite. Avitas again from Ahri. This time it's enough to finish off Crit. But yet another Frostbite. Frostbite's being used 20 times this fight, I do believe.
Frostbite.
As Skeeter continuing to try to chase. Gets the ensnare on the BZM. As Ahri is eventually finished off. Skeeter with the ensnare in 2 seconds, but BZM does find the distance. Trying to target him since he just bought back. If they can find the connection, he dies very fast, of course. As, ooh, Whisper. He's going to be spotted by Malrine with that terrain walk. Another Wind Waker being used as BZM going to put a Split Earth all the way on the other side. His Crit will die to Whisper first, gets off the arena. The song is placed by Skeeter. Tomato's BKB still going. The Doom applied now to Tomato. We'll try to walk it off. Rebuke from Whisper. As he yields onto Amar, is going to force out his BKB into the Shivas as well as the Illusions, just decimating Seb. Gets the Lotus applied, but eventually burns down. Snaking on the high ground. Spear will cancel it. That's the dieback for the CM. And the gem. Not sure if they noticed.
I think Whisper went back for it there. Yeah. So we will claim that.
Oh, Skeeter still on the high ground here. The enemy triangle. This fight's not over yet. Orchid. Skeeter's going to try to run away. As Tomato with the rage. Amar was trying to back him up. Skeeter, very aggressive play. Might be punished now. Rebuke. No song, of course. They should be able to burst him down here eventually. And Tomato gets the kill. I have no idea what he was doing there, but huge kill for OG.
Oh, he's wearing your jacket.
Snake King spotted out, dead again, 60 seconds. So random.
Ensnare people in song, right?
Can you?
Yeah.
Or sleeping unit. Well, maybe sleeping. Okay, we'll have to hold that thought. Amar gets off the Doom and now has to run away.
He can refresh BKB.
Yeah, he's going to have to. He
He's
refreshes,
too
but the
slow.
avalanche toss and the right clicks of Tomato with the Ghoul Frenzy applied.
Oh.
Amar, second BKB. Needs his blink up in 1 second. Will be fine. Whisper being chased meanwhile. Gets off his arena. But Crit gets the blink and the lasso, but no connection yet from his team because the arena is blocking them off. Now BZM coming in. Split Earth onto the high ground. As Whisper still being pursued. Ensnare is there. Gets off a Rebuke. The Lotus now applied. Breathe Fire as well. He finally will go down. And the song comes out. And then shortly after, Skeeter dies. And that is the no buyback as you talked about. The shackle onto the DK. Power shot as well. As Malrine gets to the high ground and dies there. OG finding the fights they need to try to extend this to a game number 3.
Difficult these kills are against the Wind Wakers, against the BKB refreshers, all the armor from the Shivas that they have. But OG do manage to get the better trade here. This should be a second lane minimum. DK can buy back and probably force them out of the base.
Oh, Ahri gets the Avitas in the back, and that's the buyback, like you said, from the DK. Lasso onto the Lesh. Crit is going to get right-clicked down by Tomato, not able to get to the fountain. And now the Gale Force onto Amar, glitching out. Typical animation there. Amar will be able to step away, but the
No
barracks
Doom now.
being consumed by the focus fire. And Tomato's right-clicks, 2 racks for OG.
Yeah. 8k gold means absolutely nothing almost.
Crit. That's the Blink Lasso. As a
Doom.
Doom somewhere. Oh, it's on the Lesh.
That's a
BZM
big
all alone.
fight.
He is dead. Tomato going on the right clicks onto Amar. The Doom comes out onto him now as BZM buys back into the game. The Lasso now onto Whisper. Lotus supply, but there's the song from Skeeter to reset. As Falcons, I'm not sure if they want to continue to fight. Here's the Doom. About to end now on Tomato.
Oh.
The Spear not going to connect as Falcon. Oh, Skeeter does get stuck inside the arena. We'll pop the BKB now. Does he actually want to fight this, though? The second arena coming out for Whisper. As Skeeter at half HP gets tossed into the air, speared into the arena. Down goes the Naga for 80 seconds. That is likely the opening for OG. As BZM taking full advantage of that buyback. Oh, he just got buyback now.
Just got the gold.
But it might not matter. Megas are coming the way of OG.
Radiant's top barracks. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
And they're going to try to go for the throne. See if they can set something up for the buyback onto the Naga Siren. As Tomato getting gone up, but Ari gets the Avatos, the shackle onto the illusion, but along with Snake King, and that's the bigger kill. He buys back instantly. Abyssal Blade from Tomato. Apply to Amar. All he can do is pop Shivas and die. Oh, the lasso, though. BZM gets into the fountain. This is going to be a dieback for him. Huge kill for Falcons as they buy back again onto Amar. So 5 versus 4. Dragon Tail now onto Whisper. I've seen this before for Falcons where they go for the win. It's Whisper, Infernal Bladed, Orchid it up, brought down as well. Does have buyback, though.
Oh,
it's a 5v4,
shit, this is actually not over.
Falcons will likely just try to go down mid.
Okay, so what OG need to not do here is commit hard into a fight that they lose. They need to poke, prod, stun, delay them, try for a toss into tier 4s maybe. If
I think Falcons are going to skip this and go for the tier 4s now, and that's exactly what's happening.
Shit.
There's the lasso initiation onto Tomato. He's already at half HP, gets pinned, but finally gets the Lotus Overapplied. Uses, okay, they get the song off from Skeeter as the first arena comes through for the buyback. But the Mars already at half HP. He's getting decimated inside his own arena. Tomato looks to be next, gets forced up to the other side, tossed up by Ari, but it's all for naught. He dies, buys back instantly. Amar refreshes, and 3 dead for OG. And now it's a 5 versus 2 situation for Falcons as they are going for the win. Fortification and likely the last one for OG now for the rest of this game. They don't even have to go for the hero kills if they don't want to. Amar, he's going to get Abyssal Blade, getting a little bit too aggressive. Tomato doing quite a bit of damage. Dragon Tail applied, the rage runs out, has to pop his BKB and try to go back to base. He's getting reeled in! The literal worst ability in the game from Skeeter being used. The tier 4s are down, the Ancient fully exposed, focus fire on the Skeeter. He's just ignoring everybody. The Ancient will go down for Falcons if they just ignore everything and they win it. Unbelievable. I cast a game at Dubai Dacha. This exact thing happened. Falcons are so good in the extreme late game scenarios. Holy shit.
Oh my god, the one possible way to win the game, lasso the guy without buyback into fountain and push all the way down mid, and OG just dumbfounded. They know this one was in the bag. BZM got too close. He flew too close to the sun, and the sun has an amplifying debuff every time it hits you, and the sun burns really hard.
Wow, what great analysis.
I am a poet.